So, Philip, we're back here again with another reaction video. Do you know what we're watching
Oh,
today?
well, from what you've told me, this is a stop animation fan film, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir. This is a fan film that I think of fondly. I haven't seen it in 9 years, which is about when it came out. This is called Transformers: Broken Mirror. It's by let's see here, Crosshairs Productions. He's actually still active, still making Transformers stop motion animations. It just came out with another film that's about like an hour long that I haven't watched it yet, but I think might be similar to this one. So before we go in, let's just update everybody on our journey with Transformers since we watched the infamous Galvatron's Revenge. Would you like to go ahead? I don't know if you've updated anything in your knowledge of Transformers stuff.
Not really. It's all about the same now. I can't say that I've watched anything new or have read anything new involving Transformers media in general. So it's about the same. I guess I have what was the Transformers Prime fan film that we watched previously. That's about
Yeah.
as much extra, which, if you haven't watched that, please go and watch that.
Yeah, we have a 2 hour and 40-minute reaction video to a fan film called Galvatron's Revenge, which sparked something in me. It made me want to make a revenge fan film, which probably won't come for a long time, but it sparked something else in me. Philip, you probably know this. I have gone on a crusade to consume as much Transformer media as possible. The autism has hooked onto Transformers for this year, and let me tell you, I have rewatched all of Transformers Prime like not long after editing together the Galvatron's Revenge video because watching all those clips that I needed for that video really got me back into that show, and I watched all of it. And then I watched the great show Beast Wars Transformers. That show is awesome. I fucking love it. But actually before I watched Beast Wars, I watched Transformers Animated, which was also a great show. Both of them I hadn't seen before. And I highly recommend them. All episodes of Transformers Prime and Beast Wars are on YouTube. I'm unsure if they've put all of the episodes for animated up on YouTube, but there are some other like non-official accounts to have the whole show on YouTube. But anyway, I
Mhm.
also watched all of Beast Machines, which was pretty all right. It's a good follow-up to Beast Wars, but it's not like the greatest thing ever. I think it's okay. It's a little bit above mid. I'll say that. Right now,
5 out of 10. It was
yeah, it
okay.
was okay. It had some good stuff to it. But there are a handful of other Transformers shows that I've been eyeing around. Might get around to watching Transformers Energon. I believe the first show is in the Unicron show trilogy, though I hear that the
Hmm.
follow up shows aren't that great. I actually started watching Transformers Cyberverse, which is more like a kid show, but I heard it's actually pretty good.
Hmm.
It's kind of like the new generation's rescue bots, you know?
Listen. You also, if you're going down this damn rabbit hole of Transformers, you gotta watch Rescue Bots at some point. All right, it's part
uh,
of the pilgrimage.
probably. Um, Generation 1, I still haven't seen it with the exception of the movie, but that'll probably be the last show, the grand finale, when it comes to my journey. What else? Oh, I played the War for Cybertron games. Those were fucking awesome.
Hmm.
And I started looking into the source material for this fan film called Transformers Shattered Glass, which I will explain to you and to the audience what that is. So, this fan film and Transformers Shattered Glass basically is the premise of the Autobots and the Decepticons switch roles.
So basically, just like a Bizarro World version of the Transformers.
Yeah, So like Megatron's a good guy. Optimus Prime is like black and purple and green and red and all this shit. I don't know.
So he's the opposite of the racist version of him in the
Galvatron's
in
Revenge. Yeah.
Galvatron's Revenge. Oh my god.
But yeah, it first started off as like a two-page April Fool's joke, but then people kind of liked the premise of Shattered Glass. So I forgot who the original comic publishers were, because I think they went out of business, but they eventually developed it into like a full comic series, which I haven't read. But I think the
Mm.
premise of that is like Cliff Jumper from the original universe gets like transported to the Shattered Glass universe, and he doesn't know what's going on.
Uh,
But that's how much I know. But there's a new one I think that was published by IDW or something else. I don't know.
so this is an actual official piece of media for like as part of like the Transformers media, correct? Or is this just a spin-off that was that I guess would be Hasbro or would it be IDW that owns the Transformers?
Well, IDW
Um,
does the comics, or did the
okay,
comics, I should say.
okay, but Hasbro still owns the
Yeah,
license to. Okay, um, so did Hasbro give these guys like permission to do this, or was this just simply like,
yeah, they gave IDW the permission to do the comic series.
oh,
It's very
no, not
it's
not.
oh
I
oh
was okay. I was just saying no. The guys who created this like April Fools, but then turned into a
yeah, I would think so.
actual.
I would think so,
Okay,
yeah. Because the fans loved it and they're like, well, the fans like it, I guess we'll do a comic series out of it.
there's sort of like when you said that like Cliff Jumper got like transported into this different universe. This kind of reminds me of GI Joe. You hear me bringing up GI Joe. Uh, but they had an episode in the original 1986 run of GI Joe where a group of I think Joes got transported into a parallel dimension where it was like like Cobra ended up winning the war or just dominating the world and like the GI Joes got all died or whatever, right?
Mhm.
They've dabbled in that kind of parallel dimension or revert or roles reversed type stuff for other franchises that Hasbro owns. So it's not
Mhm.
like a new concept to them or anything like that, but that's kind of interesting to hear that they've done something similar in more recent times with
Transformers.
Transformers.
Yeah, I think in the art book for Transformers Animated, there were also Shattered Glass variants of the Transformers animated characters that the artist did.
Really?
In like a I think it was like a mini animated based game show that a YouTuber held with one of the original animators from the show. The animator was like, "Oh yeah, the shattered glass concepts aren't canon to the show," and then the host was like, "But the wiki says they are," and then the animator was like, "Well, fuck the wiki. It doesn't make sense."
Almanac is not canonic.
According to the wiki, it is.
Well, the wiki doesn't know shit.
Yeah, I find like that just happened. Like I feel like that's like yes, actual creator says one thing, and then somebody who put it into the wiki is like, but actually, this is what really happened. You know, this is all my life as a call to like this is the peak of my life. This is my dedication. I'm a wiki moderator. All right, I am God here, who describes the world's lore.
So yeah,
Um,
I might actually look into the original comics and the new comics and probably pick those up at some point because I am very interested in the Shattered Glass universe and the differences between the characters. The
mm,
storyline for like the new comics is pretty interesting when it comes to like Starscream is like a big character in that one because he has a very unique spark that can reawaken like Transformer Titans like Omega Supreme or Metroplex.
that's pretty cool.
So yeah,
Is he still like a suck up bitch to Megatron?
not really, no. Well, he's very
Hmm.
loyal to Megatron, but he's not like a backstabber or anything like that.
I see.
He's kind of like what Iron Knight is to Optimus Prime in the main timeline.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this is a animated film that's basically the concept of Shattered Glass. And this guy eventually went on to make a new fan film called Transformers Shattered Glass as well. I think it came out like a year ago, but I remember this one fondly. We might be more positive about this one than we were about Galvatron's Revenge. We kind of went into that one knowing that we were going to make fun of it and probably shit on it. But this one, I haven't seen it in years. I remember it fondly. I liked it quite a bit. But I don't I don't think you've seen this one before.
I don't think I have not seen too many. Actually, I haven't watched any stop animation stuff for Transformers. When I was a kid, that was Halo for me. I would watch people make their own little fanfic films out of like Halo Spartan action figures and like elites and stuff like that. And that stuff was pretty fun for me. So I kind of get the same like nostalgic feeling for like stop motion animation with like toy figures that you can buy and whatnot. I did want to ask you: are you a little nervous? Because you said that it's been years since you've seen this, right?
I'm not really
like basically
nervous.
What?
I'm kind of like I remember some of it vaguely, but there's some things here and there where I'm like, that's a little weird, but you know, maybe we'll get a kick out of it. Maybe it'll be funny. Maybe it'll be bittersweet. Who knows? I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but like.
Right. Well, let's. If you have anything else, let's get into it because I'm excited to see what's up.
I do have something because you brought up the Halo. Have you ever seen? It's not stop motion, but it did have action figures. There's this one video I watched a long time ago, like when I first got exposed to Aliens versus Predator, and there was like this multi-part series of a Predator and Master Chief working together to fight xenomorphs in like some dude's backyard. I love that shit, dude. It was so intense and action-packed.
I don't think I ever watched that, to be honest with you. I don't think I remember watching anything like that. But I always think it's funny when they mash up franchises, like do a crossover. I think that's always fun.
Okay. Then I guess we'll get started then.
I have to say I am already far more impressed with this than I was the other fan film.
Yeah. You know, this one that came out 9 years ago.
Yeah, which is crazy. And like I wonder if there's like I wonder what the production value was of this, like how much, like I feel like this, like we like literally like spent $10 at Michael's to get all this stuff together.
Are definitely up to
I was about to say $5.
I can see the construct directly ahead of me, but there's no sign of any activity.
Even like the
I'm gonna go check it out.
the 3D models and the 2D drawings are kind of implemented well.
All right, Prime.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
I can see what you say. I mean by that.
Yeah, so this doesn't look too bad. Even if there's like repeat textures
not at all.
that kind of clash with each other, it's still pretty alright.
You know, this isn't as cringy as I thought it might be. Like compared to the other fan film, this is pretty enjoyable. And like the intro to this movie as well, I was actually like, is that Anakin Skywalker?
I was about to say, but no, that's not Anakin's minifigure.
I was gonna say that shuffle.
Regular heartbeats.
I was gonna say, like, I was bumping to like the intro music. I was like, damn, this could actually be. I don't know if they like took that music from like an already like a show from the Transformers universe, whatever it was. Like, I look like the monkey that's got the headphones in, like just listening to the music. That meme. That's how I was vibing to like the intro music.
Well, it did say in the credits that there were some original composers that, well, there's some composers they got to make original music, so that might have been one of the original tracks that they came up with.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Hey, look, Bumblebee.
Oh my god, it's Bumblebee. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking of Stargate Portal.
Oh, damn.
Damn. So, are these actual figures that were produced from the Shattered Glass
No, these are
universe?
customs.
Oh, they're customs?
Yeah, these are customs.
I was gonna...
Because, like,
I gotta say that...
the Ultra Magnus in the intro had the Decepticon logo on it.
Oh, bugger.
Right. Rip.
I think
Rip
they do.
Bozo.
I think they do have Shattered Glass figures nowadays, but I don't know.
But at the time, these were custom made.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
God.
Like the guy.
Yeah.
The guy added a scar to Bumblebee's face. If you saw.
I wasn't paying. I was kind of looking at his figure in general. I didn't see it personally, but like I was looking at like some of the logos, and I gotta say the logos like actually look like they're something from like an actual toy line. Like they're done pretty well. Like you would think there'd be like a mistake or something like that, like the sticker for the emblem being like slightly ajar or something like that, but they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's okay. I'm not
But
gonna
yeah,
hurt
when
you.
Bumblebee comes
My
up
name's
again,
Richard.
on his right eye, there's a scar.
What are you?
Gotcha.
I'm a alien robot. You're human.
Yeah?
So, I'm gonna pause for a second. I must apologize to any of the listeners while I am eating and drinking and trying to stay away from the mic. There is construction happening outside of my house. I just felt one of the vehicles going.
Just pretend it's car sounds that the Transformers are making.
Okay.
This is Earth. Earth is meant to be a barren, uninhabitable wasteland. But there's trees and grass and
A redhead.
humans.
Humans.
I'm Grace. Sorry, it's just that it's not every evening that a giant metal man falls out of the sky.
I understand. Where am I?
You know, the voice acting isn't that bad either.
Yosemite National Park, California.
Take notes, Galvatron's Revenge. 9 years ago, they perfected this.
I won't let you resurrect that foul creature!
I won't let you resurrect that foul creature!
This is a parallel Earth.
You're cursed! Such a waste!
Decepticons, do not let them
I'm
escape!
from a different planet. Not to
I was
mention
actually
an entirely
listening to
different reality.
our video
Where I
a couple
come from,
days
my
ago.
people are at war with each other, vying for control of our supply. You seem to be taking this very well.
A 20-foot robot crash landed within walking distance of my house. My day can't really
Yeah,
get
man.
much more surreal than this.
I've seen
Fair
the
point.
I've seen the Michael Bay movies, so
So
I
why
think I
can't
know
the
a
race
thing or
just
two
get
about you
along?
giant robot men.
Where do we begin?
Oh no, it's
For
a
eons,
monologue. No.
Cybertron, my home,
Exposition.
was a
we
peaceful
need it.
world. Until the rise of Optimus
Okay,
Prime.
can you just pause just for a
Yeah,
one
sure.
moment? Go back to those starships because I 100% know where those are from. Those are starfighters
It was a
from Battlestar Galactica. Those are not that one right there. That is a Battlestar Galactica starfighter.
Huh.
That's what that is. I recognize that anywhere.
Interesting.
But I also gotta say,
Until
like,
the
I'm pretty
rise of
vibing with
Optimus
like
Prime.
the
Once he was
old
a
style
lowly artist in
Transformers images in the
He had
background. It's pretty
potential.
fucking cool.
He was intelligent, charismatic, and he had a strong spark. But
Man, the
It was in the wrong
old
place.
War for
through
Cybertron
reading many
figures.
historical records,
Yeah,
he
man, they
became
go hard.
inspired to strike against the autocracy
Because
that
I got
governs
like the new
Cybertron
ones. I
and
got a
bring it
couple
to
of
the
new
ground.
ones.
Many agreed with his views, and he recruited thousands to
Blue
his cause.
Bulkhead.
He named his
Bulkhead.
faction Autobots, as a reference to their autonomous nature from our society. Optimus murdered Sentinel Prime, Cybertron's dictator.
Damn.
Fortunately, there was hope. From our darkest hour came a bright light. Megatron, a young mathematician from Polyhex.
That's clearly
He
not
recognized the
Ultra
change
Magnus.
required in Cybertron's
Yeah, I was
society
like,
to make it a fairer
huh.
and more just system. But he was wise enough to realize Prime's methods were wrong. Prime did not care. for
I
the
think as a
well-being of the
kid,
lower
even I
classes,
got annoyed
only
at the
for
fact that they
complete and
didn't
utter
use a
control
Megatron
over the
figure,
planet,
but used
and
Ultra
eventually
Magnus.
the galaxy.
So I was like,
Megatron
Right.
that's
sought
not
to make sure
Megatron,
our
that's
citizens'
Ultra
crimes did
Magnus,
not
what
go
the hell?
unpunished, and formed an army to fight against
Actually,
the
that's
evil
Ultra
and plague
Magnus's
dark
picture.
That's
It's a
Ultra
set,
Magnus, not
which I am
Megatron,
one.
get it
With the
right.
noble Starscream and loyal Soundwave at his side,
0 out of 10.
Megatron began to retaliate, pushing back the
I like how they
advancing
put
Autobot
like
forces
a.
and winning the
I
Spartans
can only
Cybertronian
assume like a
population.
toy gun's
But our war would not be won
rifle
so
scope.
easily.
Yeah, like
on his arm.
like his Generation
It
1
spread
arm
across the
cannon.
galaxy.
Yeah.
Until it
Yeah.
reached Earth.
That lady
Humanity is gone.
minifigure's like, damn,
Oh,
that's
God.
crazy, but I sure don't
I'm
care.
not from round here, Grace. This is more alien than the Earth I left behind. But I have to get back there as soon as possible. I need to report back
Damn,
to
low key
Megatron.
though, that shot does kind of go hard.
Yeah, the
Transversal
green
bridge.
screening is pretty good in
I heard
this.
Bumblebee mention the name.
Yeah.
Alternatively, I can hide in plain sight.
How the hell did you do that?
Good question, Grace. Because I'm asking myself the same one.
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
I'm so confused right now.
You're confused? What about me? Usually I become the car, but this is weird.
Tread shot?
Hold on. Okay, this is really weird now.
Look, Tread shot, we should go. It's really late and I'm freezing cold. Think you can drive your car? I mean, yourself?
It's getting cold out here.
can
You think
try.
we could cuddle at my house? So, how?
Starscream.
We lost trench shot.
To be fair, that was goofy.
Starscream.
Hold on.
Me coming upstairs for some mac and cheesy.
Starscream.
We lost.
Okay. Okay, what was
I'm-
your question?
Hold on, I gotta say one more thing. Me when I'm my social battery is completely empty and I want something from somebody.
Alright.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay,
Dun,
okay.
dun,
My
dun.
question was like, how would he know how to drive himself, right? Like,
That is a good question.
yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, maybe he just kind of like it's muscle memory from like the human side, maybe question mark. But like, obviously, I know this is a fan animation, and like it's already been pretty good so far. But like, I feel like us reviewing it, I gotta poke the holes when I see them. You know, I don't know, just kind of a weird like. Also, Ultra Magnus's figure. I don't like the gap, like the really lanky gaps in between his figure, like where his like torso connects to his like shoulder things, and then his skinnier arms, like in between his gauntlets and stuff, and you can kind of see it between his waist and his legs downwards. It's just kind of throwing me off a little bit, but also I have to say I kind of like the mix of different like eras of Transformers toys, because obviously that Starscream is more than likely from the Prime show.
Yeah.
Maybe the Ultra Magnus figure,
Yeah,
but maybe it might be an older model.
No, this is the Prime Ultra Magnus.
Okay, and then the Bumblebee one, I'm pretty sure that's got to be one from a Michael Bay movie, because
No,
it kind
that's
of
the
looks like.
Transformers Prime Bumblebee.
Are you sure? It
Yes,
kind of
it
looks
is.
like
I know what the toys are, because you and I off screen watched the Transformers Go to the Museum video, and that was all the Transformers Prime figures. And they're in this, and then they're in this one too.
Wait, is this the same guy?
No, this is not.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm done. Continue.
Okay.
It appears to be a heavily modified version of what the ancients called a space bridge, a technology able to instantaneously
Space
teleport
bridge.
across space within a matter of seconds.
Space
The ancients
bridge.
must have visited
I fear Optimus Prime has stepped up his game.
as you command, Megatron.
I don't know how you feel about Megatron's voice.
If you're gonna fit in with humans, then you're probably gonna need a new name.
It's a little
What's wrong with the name I have?
plain,
Nobody has the name Trudshot, believe
even
me.
for Megatron.
So, what shall I call myself?
Dave,
I think we'll work on that tomorrow. I want to get some sleep soon.
Brian.
But make yourself at home.
Andrew.
Who are they?
My family. My mother, my dad, my big sister Sarah, and me. I moved out of our family home about 2 years ago and came to live here after they...
After they... what?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
And
Don't
the
ask.
Transformers related to accident.
Please?
I
I'll
saw
just
them
figure out what's the red
killing
for you.
younglings.
Grace.
No problem.
When he fall, I thought it was like he fell
Sorry, I
asleep
put
on the
my
hood
time
of
to
his
good
of
use.
his car.
This splitting my body and
Yeah.
mind. Basically, it somehow transfers my mind in my robot body into this human body by a wireless
Caw,
electrical
caw,
cycle
caw.
attached.
Yeah, the
So
loud
where
ass
does your human body
crows
go
in the
when you're not
back.
using it?
This is the best bit. Ready? This piece of tech connects to a pocket dimension, which stores the human shell while I'm in robot form. It's merged with my transformation cog, the biomechanism that allows me to change form.
His-
So the
his
shell is
what
summoned
cock?
instantaneously.
His
and stored that
biomechanism.
allows me to shell while I'm in robot form. It's merged with my transformation cog, the biomechanism.
He's saying-
cog.
Nah, listen.
See, transformation cog.
Sure. Nah.
Are
Transformation
there regular
cock.
subtitles? No, it's the auto-generated shit. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. I heard transformation cock. I'm gonna go with that.
that allows me to change form. So the shell is summoned up instantaneously and stored just as fast.
Cool?
Wait, how do you even know that?
What's happening?
Don't alien robots
This just
get
happened to
hungry?
you,
Yeah.
dude.
It's just a weird new
I guess
sensation.
he's just be theory
Does this
crafting,
happen
you know.
often?
Alright.
Come on then, I'll get us some breakfast, and
Fair.
then you start learning.
Learning what?
You got a lot of
How
crows
to be
around your
human.
house, lady.
The autopilot must have timed out or something. Trickshot isn't on board. There's no evidence of blaster fire or skirmish on the Twilight.
Oh,
So chances
no.
are he may not have made it back from his mission.
It would only return if he lost track of his spark signal for a significant
Is
period
this
of time.
Soundwave?
He's been gone for
I don't
several
know.
hours now.
Damn it, run amok. I'm not leaving him for dead. I'm not giving up hope.
Oh
Not
man,
yet.
that really enhanced shot. I can see how they
We'll
painted him.
find him.
Yeah.
Starscream, take your secrets
Even like
down
when they
to
had
the
the two
surface
guys
and scan
next
the
to
area
each
within
other,
a
you can tell
500
that
mile
one of them
radius
was
of
the
the
original
construct.
toy and one of
Report
them
back
was the
to me as
painted
soon as you
version.
find anything.
New York City, I miss it.
That's San
Oh, never
Francisco.
mind. San Francisco. He's fucking Ultramax
seen
is just
fireworks
thinking
before.
about San
I
Francisco.
mean, granted, I've seen a ton of explosions in my time as a
New
warrior,
York's
but
Francisco
explosions for entertainment?
City.
Yeah,
I miss
didn't you
it.
have fireworks back home?
Nope.
Trust me.
His
You'll enjoy
jacket's
the
his
evening.
mutt.
Yeah.
Ugh, we can't get close
It's
enough
from
to
the
the bay to see
Mutt
the fireworks
minifigure
properly.
from the
There's way too
2008
many
Lego
people.
Indiana Jones line.
I have an idea.
Oh, okay. That's not sus at all.
Also, I don't know if the roof
Now we have a
like
better
integrity would like support an entire fucking car being on the roof. Just saying.
It's made out of Lego, don't worry.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe, I don't know.
There's another.
Her
human
house was
customer
made out of
who can
cardboard on the exterior, but on the interior was all Lego, so I don't know what the rules of this universe are. They just met!
Well, how much was the time skip? Because didn't they have like a time skip or something? Didn't it say
Oh
something?
yeah, it said like 6 months later. But that's like a lot of
Oh.
relationship building that we just skipped over.
Yeah. Well, I think it was kind of an inevitability when they showed that he had a human form. So like, I'm like,
Does it work?
Is it fixed yet?
How much of his human form is functional?
Good. We can finally get that con. Activate the bridge.
Yeah, see, look, he's got a.
I see his.
Also,
Yeah,
hold
see.
on. Well, he's got a scar right, but yeah, he's got a hole right here. Huh?
Damn.
Bumblebee's hollow on the inside. He's heartless.
Let's roll.
He's heartless, yeah. Oh, I guess Bulkhead just gets left behind, doesn't even get any lines either.
Volkhead is the non-verbal autistic of the evil Autobots. He just
But
makes-
he's super.
He just works on the
just
space
wanna
bridge
kill
and that's
them
about
all.
it.
You know
Yeah.
Prime's orders. Maintain our cover until
He's like
we kill that
animated
sliding
Bulkhead,
Decepticon.
but less Bill Fingerbucky.
This is roughly where the bridge was.
What if this was like, you know how they just got transported into this alleyway? This reminds me of like Terminator intro, where they just, yeah, where Arnold just gets like transported back in time.
People of Earth, my name is Optimus Prime. For some time, my Autobots and I have been living among you, hiding in plain sight.
My name is Optimus Prime.
protecting you from
I'm on CNN.
We have formed an alliance with
I,
a coalition of nations.
I've been smoking a lot lately, so
working with
forgive me.
humans and sharing our resources to protect
I would like to thank
mankind.
Fox News
I
for letting me
promise,
come on.
in the name of freedom.
I'm just gonna say out loud, I think the tariffs are a great idea.
Once and for all.
The brainworms are
thought you said
necessary
Autobots were the bad
for
guys.
the new lunch
They are,
programs
back in
that we have
my
at the schools.
But here, I don't know if
RFK
they'll be able to tell the
Optimus
difference
Prime.
between a Decepticon from this universe and me.
He's here.
Oh!
Damn.
Tread shot. We're gonna drag your lifeless corpse back through the bridge and display it on the walls of Autobot City.
Damn!
Is that a Gmod map?
Yeah, this looks like the Slender Man forest.
Where were these fucking crows living that we heard earlier? Because this is just like an open field.
They're in that forest. That gray sugar.
Don't scare
I
me.
found you.
Sorry. You alright?
Fine, yeah. Who were those robots?
Autobots. From my
So,
universe. We're not safe yet. Come on, we need to leave.
you think that since they got a relationship are going on, right? Do you think they get freaky in Transformer form?
The Autobots?
The ones from my universe,
I don't want to
they
think
came
about
after
it.
me specifically. There's something I have that they want.
Also, are they driving a
technology you
truck?
stole from
That
them?
does not look like a car interior.
Why?
It's a
Why do they
Lego
need it?
car. You gotta have enough space, dude. The filming, especially.
This is a Gmod map.
No,
like,
this is
100%.
Yosemite National Park film. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, this is clearly not that one scene from The Incredible Hulk.
Tread? Could you switch to your
Where he throws a
human
rock at
body?
the sky and just screams at it.
Just move near me for a bit?
Grace,
I need to stay
listen.
vigilant in case the Autobots come.
We're deep inside
Wait,
the
what'd
park.
she even say?
It'll take
Hold
the
on.
Autobots.
She's just like,
Could you switch to your human body?
it's always about what you want. God, woman.
Damn woman, these fucking redheads, I swear to God. So needy.
Yeah. Right. Fucking, now I know what fucking Peter Parker had to deal with fucking,
MJ.
what's it? MJ, yeah.
Specifically.
They're just toxic.
Specifically, the Sam Raimi MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that the MILF
you
MJ
remember
from
the
the
night
Spider-Verse
you were
movies
on
would
Earth?
never.
How could I forget?
She's down to earth.
Do
She
you remember I
knows
wanted
she knows
you
her
to
own
drop this
worth, you
head
know.
with my family?
I remember, yes.
Insert clip of Alex Jones going,
Why'd you
never,
bring it up now?
never. She would never do
I moved out of my
that.
family home because my parents and my sister, they died.
No.
I was out one
No,
night
really?
in San Francisco till about 2 in the morning, and I came home to see the fire crews extinguishing the last of the flames
Oh damn.
and the bodies.
Damn.
They died in a fire. That's sad.
Damn.
That sucks.
The fire crew told me it was a gas explosion. The whole house went up in seconds.
Damn.
Oh.
None of them stood a chance.
Oh.
Why are you telling me this?
Oh no.
Because I haven't been able to forget.
Because I left the
Or at
stove
least put
on.
my guilt and grievances and pain.
I am the one who killed my own family.
I am the one responsible.
I just felt like I couldn't go with them.
Also,
I felt like I needed to.
I think you've noticed it already, but because this hairpiece is unable to move because of this strand of hair, it's only her face that can move.
Yeah. She's well, canonically, she's just wearing a wig because, like, she tried to run into the burning building to save her melting family, and it burned away her original hair, and so she has to wear a wig. She actually wasn't naturally redheaded; she was a dirty blonde.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about these Lego pieces is that when it comes to making videos, you can't fucking use these because you can't move them. Also,
I didn't want
looking
to.
like
I grew
she
up
spawn
there for
over
17
here.
years. How could I just live like that and got a job in my house? But I never made any new friends.
You got a
Or felt
job
the
in
need
your
or the
house?
desire to move on.
How'd you do
So
that?
She's oh no, is she one of those online
fell out of the
content
sky.
creators?
The metal soldier from another
What kind of
universe
online
called my life
content
into
creator, Philip?
Oh, OnlyFans.
This bluntly says it.
as much about
OnlyFans.
being part
No,
of
she's a Twitch.
Or she's a VTuber.
She's a Twitch streamer.
She's a Twitch streamer.
How do you see me?
I mean, that's probably why we have Gmod map in the
Do you
background.
see me as the metal warrior from another world? Or do you see me as human?
It's 2025. You can be whatever the fuck you
What
want.
do you think?
He's trans, a transformer.
Okay, Phil. I guess so. In a sense, sure, fine. Oh,
He's
I'm so
standing there
cool and edgy.
menacingly.
I'm gonna stand on the side of this hill.
Send them in.
Oh man, that was a crazy backstory, but yeah, I'm gonna fuck you all up.
Damn, that's a crazy backstory. Too bad I don't care.
Get up, now.
What?
They found us.
The evil Autobots?
Worse.
The government.
Damn.
I'm gonna get. Let me shake your hand. I just want to shake your hand.
I also like how we just talked over like important relationship development like a few minutes
Yeah.
ago.
My order. Do not risk that human being injured.
It's like when we talked over like something important in Galvatron's Revenge at the beginning of the film.
Oh my god.
Aim for the civilian. Oh damn!
Damn. Yeah, Grace is dead.
She just got nicked. It's all right.
Oh, I crushed her. Oh fuck! It wasn't the bullet that hit her.
I crushed her with my titties.
Nicely done, kick off.
It's kick over, dumbass.
Wakey, God.
Transformers swearing, dude. Love it.
Where's Grace?
Do you
Where
mean
am
your
I?
hostage?
Where's Reznov?
Friend.
Where's
Why
Reznov?
do you make shots at me?
Fuck
She okay?
you.
Listen, buddy. I've met many Decepticons in my life. Most of them are dead.
Oh yeah,
I've never
his
met
face
one
is
who
just a
befriended
stuck
human.
screaming
So
position.
stop talking out of your exhaust port and give me facts. First off, who are you?
Also, I like how he's sitting on top of a
Decepticon.
glasses
I'm
case.
not your enemy.
Oh, really? And why should I believe you?
And why should I believe you?
I expect you to listen. I'm not from this universe. Where I'm from...
Too bad my hearing aids aren't
The
working
Decepticons fight
properly.
against
I
it.
can't hear you.
Yeah, and Unicron turns into a canoe.
Also, why is his
Sarcasm will get you nowhere.
emblem blacked
Promise
out?
sake, listen.
I don't know.
Then please, continue. So if you're from another universe...
This is the
I'm right up
RFK
here.
version of the Transformer.
Springer is RFK. Here, have these brainworms.
So, what do we do?
What do we do? Yo, Prime, what
I
do
like
we
how
do?
Remove
I like
his
how
restraints.
Cliff Jumper's like actor. Like I'm sure it's not like
Your
that.
story checks
Like this,
out,
but it just
but we're not
sounds
letting
like
you
he's
go
like
yet.
holding his like
We
nose
still
when
have
he
a few
talks.
questions.
What do we
Oh,
do?
really? Well, so you are.
He sounds like a.
What do we do?
His voice sounds familiar, but it's like I just can't put my finger on it. Oh,
You're
he
in
sounds like one of them
Skywatch
like old
headquarters.
text-to-speech
Base
voices.
of operations
If you know what
for the
I'm talking
Human
about.
Autobot Coalition.
Yeah.
Your friend is in our medical facility and receiving the attention she requires.
Your friend is in our
Wait,
second
medical
question.
facility.
There was a
and getting
sniper as
the
part of your
attention
task
she
force.
requires.
He or she was deliberately targeting...
We
Gross.
ate her.
We ate
There
her.
were no authorized sniper units in that task
She
force.
was very tasty.
Perhaps it was a local
The
landlord.
brainworm said so.
Try anything funny and I'll rip your spark out with my bare hands.
Kick over!
Kick over! Shut the fuck off!
Who's that jolly bot?
That is Kickover, the intel bot. He's responsible for processing all
He's
the
a
information we
Redditor.
receive.
Well, at least I can fit now.
Damn.
What the
crazy.
fuck is that?
A hand! Ah! The hand! The feet!
Kid, a word of advice.
Don't get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Last thing I remember was you carrying me out of the woods.
Oh, I can see through
And then
her.
there was a gunshot, and
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Oh no, she's just a ghost.
Grace,
Excuse me.
I'm the FBI.
I'm naive. A giant transforming alien robot from another universe crash landed in your backyard, and with a matter of days, you're living with him?
If he was gonna kill me, he would have done it years ago. The other Autobots
Wait a
didn't
minute.
trust him.
What's your point?
What?
I don't think.
Did she
they
say
have the
years
same
ago?
Mentality. The same.
In your backyard, and with a matter of days, you're living with him?
If he was gonna kill me, he would have done it years ago.
Yeah,
Other-
wait, hold on. What's the fucking timeline? I thought it's just been 6 months or some shit.
Or was it? Oh. Can we go back just a second to see what it said actually at San Francisco? How long it's
Okay,
been?
we're at 42:25.
Oh right.
Right.
Oh right about there. Yeah, 6 months.
later. Yeah, and then what is it? The fucking
CNN.
Yes.
Wait.
People of Earth.
No, yeah, this Grace is home. Yeah, damn. What the hell's happening in this
Not a fan of
timeline?
cons, I take it.
Maybe it's just
Oh,
an
really?
expression.
Whatever gave you the idea? He's a Decepticon, and I don't care what universe he comes from. If he bears that
I don't know. I don't care where he come from.
But Treadshot fights for the same reason you do.
and you
We don't
believe
take
him.
kindly
But
to
look where
them
that-
around here.
You're blind and naive to think he's like the Decepticons you've faced before.
I'm naive. A giant transforming alien robot from another universe crash
From
landed
another
in your backyard
universe.
with a matter of days.
There's-
You're living with him?
If he
Just
was gonna
because
kill
he
me,
can
he would've
read and
done it
I
years
can't read
ago.
don't make him superior
The
to
other
me.
Autobots didn't trust him.
Mud flapping skins mentality.
I don't think they would have the same.
You don't know me. Don't pretend that you can empathize.
You
with
don't
humans.
know me.
I can't empathize. No.
I don't
But
know
I can
you.
endeavor to sympathize. The Decepticons from this universe must have done some
That's my
unforgivable
purse.
things for
You
you to
can't
behave
have
this
it.
way, when the other Autobots can just get along reasonably.
Bobby,
with Treadshot.
shut the fuck
Leave
up.
it.
No,
Why not?
because I I
Oh,
care about Treadshot.
You two were
More than you can
smooching on top
imagine.
of a
And I
rooftop.
know
You
he
two are
doesn't deserve
fucking
the treatment
banging.
you
I
give him
know
because
it.
he is a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
You love
man.
his ass.
Again, I say you're
He's a
naive
good
to think
man,
that any of the
Arthur.
other
You
Decepticons
love his
you have
metal
faced and
ass.
fought and killed.
Swear what I say next is strictly between us and not to be repeated to your con boyfriend. Understood?
I like
Perfectly.
kissing men.
Go on.
Those Autobots unlucky enough to be captured and forced into the gladiator pits for the entertainment of those monsters.
Damn.
Megatron's Lieutenant Overlord was in command of Polyhex, while the Decepticon
Damn.
leader himself led at the front lines. Overlord
Damn.
had a twisted sense of humor. He deliberately pitted Autobot against Autobot in a fight to the death. It was kill or be killed in the grease pits.
What
can
am I
remember
seeing as the
each
background
and
image?
Yeah,
every
I'm
single
wondering
Autobot I was
too.
forced
I
to
don't know,
murder for
because
the
hold
pits.
on.
Pitted Autobot
Because
against
it looks like, so this is the head. I know these are his headlights, but it makes it look like this has two red eyes and a dumb-looking smile.
Yeah. It looks like a derpy fucking face too, like because the eyes are widely spread apart.
Megatron's top Overlord Lieutenant, Special Needs Bot.
Down syndrome.
His name was Syndrome.
I assume they might be talking about Starscream, maybe?
Maybe this is... I don't fucking know who this is. It's hard to tell.
Autobot in a fight to the death. It was kill or be killed in the grease pits. I can remember
Us
each
laughing at
and
the
every
tragic
single
backstory
Autobot
of
I
this
was forced
guy.
to murder for the
It
entertainment
is sad,
of
but
those
it's like, I can't tell who the
17
fuck it is in the
total. I
back.
can remember their names,
Yeah.
their alt modes, their
He's
looks on
also
their faces,
kind of
and
like
put them out of
really
their misery.
quickly going
As
through
an
his backstory.
As an intel bot, you remember a lot of things, even things you don't want to. Eventually, we were freed from captivity and rejoined the
Why are
battle.
you laughing?
That all happened approximately 2 million Earth years
You're
ago.
laughing. He had to kill 17 of his own men, and you're laughing.
Yeah, he remembered their names. He also remembered their alts, or their alternates. And I was just like, I would have laughed if he just like started listing off their like alternates. Like, yeah, one of them could turn into a pogo stick.
What the fuck?
That's literally what came up in my fucking mind for that. Like,
A,
I was just
a
like,
pogo stick.
yeah, like this is alt. It's kind of like, you know how like Megatron's Gen 1 alt form, or one of them was
Was that a
gun?
gun?
Right?
Like a small, tiny pistol? Yeah. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, and-
his name was Jackhammer. He turned into a pogo stick.
He was a rideable Transformers. It like basically it increased the mobility and jump height of our soldiers. He was a very dedicated soldier. But I murdered him. I snapped him in half when he was a pogo stick.
Jenny, it was a very dedicated soldier, Jenny.
I'll always remember Jackhammer.
While we're paused, I know that we've kind of started making fun of it, but what do you think of it so far, the movie?
Oh my god, I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, I think it's like got a really impressive story. Like, if this is to like, because this is supposed to be like in the Shattered, or at least within the universe of Shattered.
Yeah, it's like there's the Shattered Glass universe, and then there's the regular universe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is fantastic, and this makes me now want to read the Shattered Glass comics a lot. I think that all the characters. I don't really think any of this is cringy. I mean, I know we're making fun of it, but like,
yeah,
it's actually pretty well thought out. Like comparative to the Prime sequel,
Galvatron's Revenge.
This is honestly, the writing's pretty good. Like, voice acting's really good too.
It's too bad we keep talking over it.
Sorry for anyone who actually wants. Anybody who actually wants to really watch it without our audio, without our fucking commentary. I apologize to everybody, but it's hard not to make some jokes.
Yeah, I know it's like this guy's got a pretty terrible not terrible backstory, but like terrible in nature.
Tragic,
and it's just horrific, and it is sad at all. And Philip's over here laughing about pogo stick.
Oh, Jackhammer! I won't ever forgive myself.
Pogo stick, they were great Autobots. I had to kill them for the entertainment of the Overlord Lieutenant. We can't see the face of.
I'm never good.
He's got that dumb smile on him. Syndrome. I wonder what it actually is.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm needed in the ops room.
I gotta check a fat shit. I'll be right back.
Grace, I know each and every one of the Autobots stationed here on. Be careful who you trust, Grace.
Lego blocks.
I'm starting to remember a little bit of this movie.
Oh no.
The only other bot that could have access to the intel files is
Optimus
Prime.
Prime.
But there's more.
My God.
How did he know about the transversal bridge?
He looks like he's taking a piss.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking a piss. Oh! I'm rooting for him now.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no!
No!
Oh no!
No!
No. Why? Why did you kill him?
He was going to shoot me. I didn't have a choice.
We have stand your ground laws here in this
And now
state.
you know too.
Don't be so hasty.
Yeah, Optimus turned
Treadshot.
around and said, I feel offended.
Damn!
What the hell are you doing?
Drop the weapon and switch to your disgusting human form.
Damn!
Or General Wyatt.
Oh,
will
he's
repaint the walls
racist too, Philip.
With little
We can't
Gracie's
escape it.
Oh
brains.
my God. He can't escape the allegations.
We can't escape the racist Optimus Primes. It is inevitable. Can you imagine? I'm sorry to pause, but can you imagine a scenario where it's like Megatron and Optimus are fighting, and Megatron's like, "You can't escape it, Optimus. In every universe, it is inevitable. You will be racist."
No!
Talk about equality. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. You are racist, Optimus. Admit it. I am not racist. I see the worth of humans as slaves, but that doesn't make me racist. I see the worth in them as a labor force. You just think they're disgusting.
I enslaved this human population indiscriminately, so everyone is equally treated.
See? Equality, Optimus Prime. Something you could never achieve.
Little fucking Timmy watching this video is just like, I don't like Transformers anymore. Transformers just kind of sucks.
Alright, anyway.
Squashes him.
Small.
Oh.
What's that?
Your home for eternity.
Sir, that's not her door. I know, it's yours. Oh.
No!
Okay, the PNG of him is better than any of the PNGs in Galvatron's Revenge.
Yeah.
It is time.
It is time.
Wheeljack, come on in. Deactivate
Come on
chameleon circuitry
in.
and vocal modulator.
I am now thick.
Damn.
Easy now, human.
Why didn't you throw him into the
You
sun?
are in the void. By real, I assume you mean not evil.
Not racist.
What is your name, human?
I am not racist.
I can guess by the name. Treadshot. That name rings a bell.
Well, apparently I'm dead in your universe.
No, it's actually Mutt.
I'm
It
from the
says it
same
on my
place your
jacket.
impersonator comes from. Good Decepticons,
Damn.
evil Autobots.
What a terrible fucking
You are a
name.
Decepticon, then?
That sounds like somebody named Grace would give that
Before
to
you
you.
judge me, Optimus,
At least
I
her
fight for the
name's
same
not
cause as you.
Mudflap.
If we're gonna find a way out of here, you have to trust
Ooh,
me.
Fall of Cybertron music.
We are the only two sentient beings in this entire
Or War for
universe.
Cybertron, I forget which one. One
I
of the two.
don't see.
No! No, not the first generation or old clone trooper pilots. No!
The old Republic pilots, yeah.
Wyatt's purpose has been served.
Oh!
No!
Take that car outside and destroy it. Like I said, loose ends.
Oh God, no.
And I get to have you all to myself.
Your curves shall not be wasted. Oh, is this like Order 66? This is like Order 66. Oh?
Oh, damn, no.
No!
It sounds crazy, but I believe you.
I'm just taking a shit.
It
Don't
all
worry.
adds up. So
Listen,
you have some sort of psychic
there's nowhere to
connection
hide
between
here,
your
so we should get
human and
comfortable
robot
with each other.
bodies.
Something like that. This must be where my human body is stored when I'm in bot mode.
Oh.
I wondered what it was for. Do you think you could make the link from here?
It was so weird to watch a human just pop
Try,
in and out of
but no
this
guarantees I'll
universe inside of that
succeed.
pod.
Not only do I have to physically connect with my body the opposite way, but I'll have to cross between two universes to get there.
Sounds like a you problem.
Take me with you, please. I'm so lonely.
That's footage from Stargate, I'm pretty sure.
It's kind of like the Cortex thing in Avatar.
Yeah.
When they're going from human to the Avatar body.
Treacher,
I'm
are
back.
you alright?
I think he's going to destroy me. I couldn't transform though.
That bitch.
Still stuck in vehicle mode.
I always
We have to get
hated
you back as
Bumblebee.
soon as
Can he
possible.
talk in your universe?
If Bumblebee destroys
Yeah.
your robot
Oh,
form,
damn.
then we don't have a chance.
I can't.
See, everybody
I'm
thinks it
too
was
weak.
Megatron who took out his
Treadshot,
vocal cords,
listen,
but it was actually
you
me.
have to
He
keep
wouldn't shut
trying.
up.
If you can't get into your robot form soon, you won't be able to at all. Think of Grace.
If I can't
Think
do
about
it this time,
the things you did together.
Is both a human and a car.
I know you can do it.
And a robot. All three at the same time. A foursome.
Surprise, motherfucker.
How in the name of the Great Devourer did you get back?
The Great
Now,
Devour.
why
Is this
would I
Ninjago now?
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the fuck was that? Look at this cool image I found.
I kind of like the custom shattered glass wheeljack.
That won't be necessary,
Yeah.
Wheeljack. You know how much Bumblebee
The
likes
gold and the blue
explosions.
go good together.
Also, is that like a custom head they made for Optimus Prime?
No, that's the official head, because
Really?
while that toy is supposed to be of like thick Optimus and Transformers Prime, it's actually like the Japanese version of it.
Let's see.
Because in Japan, they didn't get Beast Hunters or the Season 3. They instead did their own thing, where Optimus Prime is like a triple changer that can also turn into a train and has a completely different face. It's kind of weird, but it's also kind of cool at the same time.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's why the toy for Optimus Prime didn't look like his actual Transformers Prime counterpart, but looked like the anime version that they did in Japan.
Phew, excuse me.
Damn, this music going hard.
Yeah.
That guy served in Vietnam. He's seen some shit.
Damn. Rip all other Autobot. Because I'm pretty sure those were all Autobot,
those are
figures.
Those are just, yeah, they are, but I think they're just supposed to be regular cars.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying, yeah.
Just random Autobots getting killed left and right.
Turns out those
we've
were
done nothing wrong.
Turns out the creator of this fan film was a hater of the Michael Bay films, and those were all Michael Bay toy film or Michael Bay film toys, which I think maybe they might be.
No, those look like Prime toys.
Oh, okay. Like, this is actually a pretty cool scene. I'm not gonna lie.
Agreed.
Well, there goes our ride.
Okay, how do we know it's really you?
I know all about the Metro Rabbits.
Yep, it's him.
What?
So what's the next move, Prime?
If we're gonna have any hope of defeating him, we need an ace in the hole. Prime, I really hope you have one.
As a matter of fact, we do.
Yeah. Wait, we do?
To the shuttle.
No. Newport.
This is your ace then? A Cold War relic?
You know,
I think I know who this
relic
is.
has feelings.
The Sarah.
What'd you say?
I think I know who this is.
Could it be the giant ship that transforms at that one video game you used to have?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Toga was
I don't remember his fucking name, but yeah, it's probably
in
that.
1994.
That's actually
The Dark of the Moon music. This is so fitting. Omega Supreme! Ooh!
What I said about...
Damn.
It begins.
There's a big fucking bird.
What I am saying is that I don't want
You know,
to risk losing you again. You've been in too much
as a
danger over the past
minifigure,
few days.
he
You
looks
even
like
got shot for
James
crying out
Grayson.
loud.
I got better.
Don't take it so lightheartedly. I
Oh,
almost
James
lost you.
fucking Grayson.
That night, New Year's Eve, on the
I'm
rooftop.
James Grayson, and I'm a fucking transformer.
And the day the Autobots arrived on Earth and we hid in that
Yes,
cave,
listen.
you told me about your family
I
and how
can't
much
trust
you
the phone
cared about
anymore.
me.
But I can try to at least
You
trust
have any
redheads.
idea how much that meant to me.
Listen, Rain,
Do you?
I don't like frogs
Grace
anymore. I like Irish women.
This has actually got me pretty excited to see how this plays out with fucking what's the giant Transformers name again? Something Supreme.
Omega Supreme.
Yeah, fucking like when they revealed Omega Supreme, I was like, bro, that's actually kind of cool as shit. I actually got cold chills when they revealed them.
Oh!
Wow.
Evil Omega Supreme.
Beat my ace, Decepticon. I call him Omega. Omega Doom.
Omega Doom!
Omega Supreme. Let's show this cheap knockoff
Some
who's the
Dr.
real
Doom
deal.
ass thing.
It would be my pleasure.
Damn.
Oh!
Okay, that's actually pretty kick-ass.
Oh damn, Bulkhead getting some punches. My dick cannons! Dick cannons! Oh shit!
Now that's a big fucking bird.
Omega Supreme Superior. Omega Doom Inferior.
Oh!
Rip-a-roni. Well,
Oh, there goes Bulkhead.
no, poor Bulkhead, but oh, is he about to execute him?
Alert! Omega Doom spark is overloading. 8 minutes to meltdown.
What? That blow to the head must have damaged him more than we thought.
Something wrong?
Doom spark is
Did you
overloaded.
not just hear
We only
it?
have a few minutes before it goes off. Suggestions?
Throw it through the bridge. It can
take out their bridge as well as a fair amount of their army.
Why don't we just throw it into the sun?
Bridge. Charge up your Magna Claw.
We don't have that right now.
What? Tread shot. If you go through, you'll be torn apart.
We don't have the
I
sun
need to
right
try
now.
and stall the Autobots.
Oh!
Did you hear that scream?
Ultra Megatron.
Starscream. What is it?
I like how he's T-posing.
His signal just popped up
Magnustron.
at the side of the Autobot space bridge.
Starscream, run amok, runabout, with me.
Let's kick the tires. And let me liars!
What?
I don't know. Don't ask.
Decepticon
I like his music in the background, by the way.
You've been a thorn in my side for far too long. When I'm finished with you, I'm going to hang your mangled head on the wall of my throne room, alongside Grace's disembodied scalp.
Damn.
I will remember
He'll be torn apart. There's a whole army through there. And if he doesn't make it out in time, Optimus, you have to go help him.
I don't need to do shit. What are you talking about? Well, I guess I'm going.
Low-key for stop motion, that's pretty good, like, photography.
Hold him
Yeah.
still.
Or choreography.
Omega Doom Spark is
Yeah.
overloading. Can you stop it? No, sir. Estimate 4 minutes to detonation. Stand your ground, all of you. I have this moment to kill this Decepticon who has plagued me for far too long, and I shall not lose it within chaos.
Chaos.
Prepare to meet Primus, Treadshot.
He's purple, meaning that he's a follower of Slanesh.
Damn.
It is a shame you won't live to regret this day, Treadshot.
It's a shame that your curves will be wasted.
I will erase you from existence. I hate you.
I hate Nip. Oh!
No!
Any
Damn.
last words?
Yeah.
Baba!
Which way you
Dewey!
Goodbye, Grace.
No!
Damn.
Oh.
Optimus.
Where's Tread?
Optimus.
Where is he?
Oh my god, do you see Cup in the back?
Where's Tread?
Yeah.
I like how Omega Supreme is in full fucking view. And then Cup is just
This is the end of the movie, and they ran out of money for their like footage budget, so he got fucking de-rezzed.
He got defocused. Oh my god.
Where is he?
Possibility of Treadshot survival. 0.00.
Omega.
Damn.
He's like that autistic kid who doesn't know how to like read the room.
Megatron.
Arm.
Oh,
I found his cock.
It's still erect.
Kind of reminds me of the Family Guy house.
Grace.
Blurry picture
Do you
of
realize how much
Lego
you mean to me?
minifigure.
Treacherot
I also had a woman just like him,
was almost a fresh
Alita.
Alita 1.
She's probably dead.
And now he's gone forever, and I don't know. I loved him. Optimus, I don't know.
Damn, that's crazy. I've got Autobot things to do now.
This is a little awkward.
I'm not sure if it will ever be filled again.
Tough shit. Anyway.
If you give up
I
because
gotta
of their
take a shit.
sacrifice, then what purpose did their death serve? One of your
Since
great
you
Earth
say
storytellers
Transformers,
once said,
you wanna be
"Don't
girlfriend
cry
and boyfriend?"
because it's over. Smile because it happened. Keep the memories dear to you,
Quote,
Grace.
Adolf Hitler.
Keep them alive. If the
Here,
memories
take this
live,
reading material. It should help
so
you get
does
through these
friendship.
things. He hands her Mein Kampf.
Oh my god. The cycle continues. Oh, you give him a hug. Shoo, get off. Start shaking his leg. Oh, his arm, but not his leg.
I have sensory issues. Stop touching me.
Bye, Grace.
Yeah, it doesn't even say goodbye. Damn.
Ultra Megatron.
No!
Damn.
No!
1 week later.
1 week later, watching a sci-fi.
What is she watching?
Yeah, I think that's well below the fly zone.
You see, Prime thinks he may still be alive.
Alive? But Omega said...
We captured
Why does she
one of
look
the Autobots
angry?
during the battle.
I know,
We'll
right?
tell you when we get back to the Ark.
Alive?
Come
Damn
on.
it! I want to be dead! Fuck!
Now. Space travel. Oh fuck, we're gonna crash! Okay, can I just make a point here?
Hello again,
so,
Grace.
like, these are Autobot ships, right? So they don't need oxygen. How the fuck is she alive, like, without a spacesuit? You know, because there's got, like...
I don't know. They probably fueled up on oxygen on Earth.
Sure.
Look, that's my only solution to that question, dude.
Well, listen, like, you know, there are no life support systems on this fucking thing other than probably just, like, energon refueling. Because, like, as far as I know, fucking Transformers don't have any type of, like, air substance that they breathe in. Whatever. I'm just grasping at straws here, you know?
We bled Wheeljack dry of information regarding his universe and technology through days of interrogation.
Damn.
And then we ate him.
About the Pretender
We
tech
ate him.
and about the
That's our
significance
solution
of
to
the
these
void.
problems. We eat things.
Void. That was the micro universe, right?
Wheeljack.
Its original purpose, it appears, was
Bulkhead's
directly
dead
linked
body.
to the Pretender.
Consciousness has been trapped in the void?
Exactly. Turns out left
The brain worms will get to him soon if we don't hurry.
Two Omega Supreme, and we found it a few days ago.
Surprise! Evil Optimus Prime comes back. Sam Witwicky action figure appears, and he's like, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
Yeah. Listen, this thing doesn't have an unlimited battery. Get the fuck in there. Oh my god, he's alive. Hey you.
Hey. Spider-Man. Hey.
What if you were right? What if, like, the evil twist is that, like, evil Optimus Prime's consciousness actually got into his body, and now he's just, like, living a double life? in secret.
Dreadshot, a moment, please. I owe you a debt of thanks.
House
Without
falls
your
over.
intervention,
Yeah, I was about to say the structural integrity gets fucked
in my
up because
doppelganger's tyranny.
Optimus Prime
I
leans
feel
too much
honored
on it.
to have fought
falls.
alongside you.
it moved. It moved. Did you see it move?
Make any difference?
Not at all. If there was any doubt in my mind, it was removed when I recognized the self-sacrifice you displayed in order to save a world which wasn't yours. Something you and my Autobots have in common. You showed qualities of a true hero.
Trench shot. You're
Without
in
your
fact
help,
pretty
not a
cool.
cliff, kick over, Omega,
Here's a gold star.
I doubt anyone would have made it. Thank you. Thank
You
for
are a
believing
good
in me,
noodle.
for looking past the insignia I've got on my chassis, and for giving me a chance.
You are most welcome, as you would be most welcome to join our cause. But I see your heart is set concerning your own future.
And plus, as a human, you're pretty worthless to us.
Unless you're Sam Witwicky.
We're gonna settle down. Live out
He
the
seems
rest
to
of
have
our
been
lives
pretty
without
useful.
explosions going off left, right, and center. The life we should have.
Or Marky Mark and his flabby
both
bunch.
I understand completely.
What if this relationship doesn't work out between Grace and
for
Trench
that,
Shot?
I am truly
Like
sorry.
what if one of them cheats or whatever, right? And it's just like a whole fucking rom-com
Humanity
about
still needs
their
protecting
failing
from the
marriage.
Decepticons. The evil Autobot threat may have been eliminated, but our Decepticon adversaries still pose a threat. We will continue to defend this world and its inhabitants.
What is with this
at any
cam?
cost.
I don't know.
I wish you all the best then.
It was from 9 years ago.
Humanity is in good hands.
If you need our assistance, use this communicator to call
Use
us,
this
and
Lego
we'll be
brick
ready.
to contact us.
Farewell.
Walks into the sun. Oh, and the giant ass ship was right behind their house.
The fucking backblast from the engines just light the fucking house on fire.
Come on, let's go inside.
Okay, but like... Uh-oh.
Grace,
Rafe?
we're
Wait.
gonna need a new car.
Oh my god.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah,
Joe Powell.
Joe Powell. Joe Mama.
Joel Barnett. Hal Seork, Hal Max Ross London. Larry Hankins.
Larry Hankins.
Yeah, Larry Hankins. Matthew Cuff. Jason Goodchild. Yeah.
He's a good
Jason
little boy.
Goodchild. Drew Merkel. Jay Baines. I ain't reading all that.
Unavailable username. Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Is there a post-credit scene? Oh, there is!
Let's see it.
Elba? Idris Elba?
Everyone is it's just Pacific Rim.
9. We have 9 this time instead of E. Megatron!
Megatron. Ooh. Oh, and there's a link to it over there.
What the fuck? Bar Rescue.
Bar Rescue.
hold on. Let's go back. No, go back. No. There, no, I'm messing up. Hold on. Alright, let's just...
Elita 1, my love.
Let's just try to find the fucking main title. Here. Here, all right. What are your thoughts? What's our thoughts on this fan film?
I actually really enjoyed every part of it. There wasn't anything that I didn't like. And honestly, like, man, that makes me want to have like an actual like full budget like movie, you know? Like that was pretty good. Like I liked the voice acting. The stop animation wasn't all that bad. And honestly, like there was nothing that I like went like kind of like cringed at like I did a lot of the time with Galvatron's Revenge. And I thought the plot was pretty solid altogether, except maybe at the end where I was just like, okay, so Trish Shot's now a human, right? Is he just gonna like live at home the entire time while you know?
Maybe.
Well, I guess you could say because like the Transformers have connections with the government, right? So therefore, he could probably get an identity easily by the U.S. government or whatever, right? He's just kind of a guy now. He's just gotta learn. He's gonna learn how to be a guy now. I don't know, kind of a weird like ending, but happy all the less to like, oh yeah, he survived. Yeah, technically he would have died in that micro dimension or pocket dimension because it was like a week later, right? And maybe the pod could have sustained him until they got him out, but like he could have very much well just like died of thirst or dehydration or just like I don't know, nothing to eat. But you know, little nitpick there. I thought it was great altogether, and man, that would have been a great like. Obviously, I haven't watched Shattered Glass, or not watched, but like read any of the comics related to the Shattered Glass universe or whatnot. But it very much now makes me want to read that. I really got. I didn't wasn't expecting this, but I actually got like cold chills when they revealed Omega Supreme. You know, that was actually pretty fucking cool. I like that a lot. I guess also something that's kind of weird. They used Ultra Magnus's figure instead of like Megatron's figure, which was kind of weird, I guess. But that's the only other real gripe that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my only complaints really have to deal with Shattered Glass Megatron. I don't know if it's like they didn't have the Transformers Prime toy from Megatron. They seem to have like the rest of the characters.
Right.
And it's just defaulting to Ultra Magnus. It seems a little weird. And it for anybody who's like kind of tolerant of it, it's like, yeah, it's Ultra Magnus, but sure, we'll just say it's
we can
Megatron.
pretend.
The voice for Megatron 2 is just a little too bland for me. It's a little too plain. It's not like a Megatron voice or even like an Ultra Magnus voice. Yeah, I think that's really my only complaint for the movie. I honestly thought that like I was a little worried going into it. I thought that maybe like the concept of a Transformer turning into a human and loving another human would seem kind of a little cringeworthy, but like you said, the movie was written well enough to where that kind of concept seemed to have worked out a bit. I do think it's neat, and it's kind of the controversial topic in the Transformers community about the relationships between Transformers and humans, especially when it comes to like love in particular.
Right.
Like, platonic friendships seem to be like the main thing in any of the Transformer universes, like the G1 cartoon where the Autobots form friendships with the Witwicky family with Spike and
right.
It was Spike and his dad Sparkplug. Yeah, that's his name, Sparkplug Witwicky. Or like in Transformers Prime and the movies, of course. But, I don't know, there's always been kind of, like, undertones, I think, where it's, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with Transformers and humans forming, like, a full-blown relationship, like, falling in love with each other. Obviously, it's weird when it's, like, say, Jack Darby and RC falling in love because Jack's a teenager, and a lot of people are like, man, Jack is thirsty for RC because he's got her as his picture on his flip phone. And I'm like, come on, guys.
And I'll be real with you, though, to be fair, like, you know, he's a hormone, like, when we're all 16, our hormones are in pretty like raging, you know what I mean? So like it kind of makes sense if he does have feelings, because like he's a young man, he's 16, your hormones are flaring. So like I could totally understand if he had like some type of feelings towards RC because she's like she has curves. But you know what I mean? Like I'm
yeah.
like I'm not trying to make this weird or anything like that, but I'm just trying to like make it sound reasonable,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
or logically, like I'm not, and like it's even funny because like fucking Jack's mom just like when she's like, oh, where's Optimus at,
I
there's
wore
that one
heels
scene.
and everything. Yeah, she was
I'm like
thirsty for him, dude.
Yeah.
And then they kind of swept that away and tried to hook her up with Special Agent William Fowler at one point. By like the end of the show, or in that one episode where Arachnid and Mech work together, and that's kind of the spark of their relationship, I guess. But like, yeah, there was even that little moment with Jack's mom and Optimus Prime. But yeah, with Jack, it was like RC's really the only other girl in his life, aside from that one girl that he tried to hook up with, and then there's also Miko, which that's Miko.
There's nothing there.
Young.
Yeah.
But yeah, like RC is like one of the closest friends he has, and it would kind of make sense that he would have a crush on her, I guess. But a lot of people point to it being like she's 1,000,000 years old and he's 17 or something, which is like, yeah, I get it.
Something I want to say though is like in the context of a broken mirror, it's like he also has a human form, and it's not like it's like an instant like love thing, right? Like they had like about 6 months of just him being human and being around her, so like, yeah, they skipped past all that stuff, but like, like it's like he's a human, he's experiencing human emotions and hormones and stuff like that, so like it makes sense, right? And yeah, his old form is a transformer, right? But you didn't see him doing it as a car, which maybe they did, you never know, we didn't get to see that in the 6 months relationship, right? But like, it is reasonable. It's like I didn't think it was very forced. I wasn't cringing at anything. I didn't be like, I don't know about that, right? I felt like it was like, oh, it's just kind of like a natural romance, with, I guess, just extra steps put in there or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, and like as Grace is a character too, I was kind of like, she didn't really necessarily add a lot to the story, I guess, other than just being a love interest. Like, yeah, she had a moment where it's like, oh yeah, I put this on autopilot and like shot at like evil Optimus Prime and Cliffjumper. But like, I don't think she had much of a character in my opinion, or at least I wasn't very focused on her. Obviously, the limelight was very much on Trench Shot, If her inclusion was there or not there, I guess I wouldn't have cared. So she was a very neutral character to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I feel like she's a good motivator for him as that kind of character. And yeah, she's not an awful character. Definitely a very neutral opinion on her.
How did you feel about like I think like the biggest cool thing about the movie was like when Omega Supreme showed up. That was actually like a pretty high point for me.
Yeah,
I said earlier, like it gave me like a
forgot he was in this, so that was really cool to see him.
It was really cool. I also think it's a little cheesy though that like the alternate version of Omega Supreme is just Omega Doom. Like it's kind of a little cheesy.
Omega
like it's like
Doom.
Yeah, like it's like that's like a name you give like a Saturday morning cartoon villain name. That's that's kind of like how I feel.
To be fair, Transformers was once Saturday morning cartoon show.
I guess you get me there, but is there an actual version of like is that a real like
Omega Doom?
Yeah, is that real or is that like completely different? I feel like the Transformer model they used for him looked very like it looked like an official model from what I was kind of looking at. Unless they did some really good alterations to like the.
Oh my god.
Is
He's
he real?
real.
Oh no.
He's real.
He's real to me.
He's in the comics.
Oh shit. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Shattered Glass Comics. So that's his actual name? Omega Doom? Wow. We can't make fun of the fan film for it anymore. We have to make fun of just the Shattered Glass continuity in the comics now.
I guess so. Well, everything considered, though, I really enjoyed this. This was like for an hour and 40 minutes. I think the pacing was great. I think the characters were great. I liked the storyline. Even the romance, while it was like, okay, it wasn't bad by any standards. Voice acting was great. I liked it all together. You know, like there was definitely nothing I didn't really dislike.
This came out in 2015.
So, oh my god, it's like about 10 years old. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it turns 10 years old tomorrow on May 4th.
Perfect. Well, obviously this video probably will be posted later than that, but like happy almost 10th birthday to this film.
Happy 10th anniversary to Transformers Broken Mirror. This was not intended to be a celebration for this movie's 10-year anniversary, but yeah, I remembered this movie, I would say, like, not too long ago, and I thought it would be fun for us to watch this, and I hope that whoever joined us on this adventure enjoyed it as well. And if you want to watch the full movie, you can at Crosshairs Productions. He's developed a couple of other movies recently. When we were watching the post-credit scene, there was Transformers Ascension, which is a series he did apparently, which I might watch. I might actually watch more of this guy's stuff because it's actually really good.
I think I would definitely be down to do like some more like reviewing of his content, because like I kind of want to watch Transformers Ascension now to continue the story, because I'm actually pretty invested in it, not gonna lie.
In the future, we will probably do other reaction videos, not Transformers related. It's just probably a coincidence that the reaction videos that we have done, including this one and the last one, are Transformers. But we might have some more Transformer stop motion videos that we'll watch. Like there's some by I forget the name. But this guy that I'm thinking of, he did something like Optimus Prime joins Facebook. He's the guy who did the Transformers Go to the Museum video. There's also like there's like a video where Optimus tries to sell the Fallen space on eBay, but it's mostly about like the Fallen possesses Mudflap and makes him like really evil and an asshole.
I think this would be fun because it'll kind of be like because this where Liam is a very true and blue Transformers fan, I am on the opposite spectrum of being like, I mean, obviously I enjoy Transformers too, but I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. I think we should look and see if there's any like G.I. Joe fan made films that is like in correlation more to like the animated media, not necessarily the live action pile of crap that we've gotten for the last couple decades.
Well, you don't like The Rock's G.I. Joe movie, Philip?
No, I don't. And I will be the first to say that. I also don't like, is it Tatum?
Channing Tatum? And I think Bruce Willis was also in that movie.
He was also in that movie. It is... You're gonna hear it first from me, folks. Pile of dog shit, and a pile of dog shit they continue to try to perpetuate even to this day. Only watch the animated shit, read the comics, because that's the only way you're gonna get like actually good like GI Joe content. And also the action figures are pretty good too, because actually Liam recently got a Duke figure based off of the original 1986. G.I. Joe.
And it's a really good figure. I'd recommend picking it up. Comes with a lot of accessories that are applicable to the figure. So not a lot of loose pieces that you have.
And it comes with a nice little standee too, right? With
Yeah.
does it come with like the name plaque on the standee as well?
Yeah, it does.
And I think it was like what, $26 around that?
It was like
around
$20, I'd say. Typical for a Hasbro figure.
Yeah, so I definitely think you're going to get your money's worth if you do that, but that's off topic. But I think it would be a lot of fun if we
kind of to
saying?
make it topical again. Not to stray far from the topic of the video itself, but what do you think about the possibility of the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie that may or may not actually come out?
I don't have very big hopes for it, at least on the end of G.I. Joe, because like I actually really enjoyed the Transformers, because I forget which Transformer was it, Bumblebee that came from, or
no, it was Rise of the Beasts, the latest
the
latest live action one, I should say.
Okay, Rise of the Beast. I thought Rise of the Beast was actually decent. I wasn't like too disappointed with it. So I'm like, I think that like on the Transformer side, they got it right. However, I know that they have talked, and I'm pretty sure The Rock will be returning as like.
Oh no!
I forget. I can't remember who The Rock plays. It's not. I don't think it's Heavy Duty, and I don't think it's Flint. I forget who he plays in those movies. Excuse me, everybody. It's been a while. So I have not watched either of the live-action G.I. Joe movies in quite some time, just because there's a good reason. I don't like them. I'm probably not. I'm not going to waste my time on
the second one, and I barely remember the first one.
So like, I'm not saying that The Rock can't do a good job. I think it's more or less just like, damn, these writers really need to get their fucking heads out of their ass and actually make a competent, good story for live action G.I. Joe. You know? Like, oh man. You get so much better storylines from, the comics. And like you have like IDW to this day still does a great job with like coming up with new storylines for like G.I. Joe. Like the most recent one that I'm reading, I think it's I don't think it's G.I. Joe Civil War. I'll have to look it up again. But basically, it's like, you got Destro who has always been the arms dealer guy, which is still what he is in this one. Major Blood, he's like a mercenary guy who basically leads Cobra Commander's troops. Tarzan, who is like a master of disguise, spec ops type guy. Baroness, also is just like a leader figure and also just has a relationship with Destro. Take a wild guess of what like the background of Cobra Commander is in this line of comics that I'm talking about, Liam. Just a wild guess of what's his origin story for being a bad guy.
Would it have anything to do with the United States military-industrial complex?
No, it's actually the one that we fear the most. The IRS fucked Cobra Commander over. Cobra Commander was a car dealership
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
And literally, what happens is that like Cobra Commander literally just did an oopsie and was just like, fuck, I forgot to pay my taxes or some kind of tax thing for my fucking car dealership, right? And he basically got in so much debt that he was struggling. His fucking car dealership went under and he filed for bankruptcy. His wife left him for somebody else.
I was about to say, let me guess, his wife left him. And oh my god.
His wife fucking left him, and then he decided to fake his own death, and then somehow, which is not explained yet, or I don't know if it'll ever be explained, he came into like possession of a lot of money, started buying politicians out, and then just kind of collected like Destro, Tarzan, and Major Blood as like his recruiters, and then he just kind of like he basically got all the like paramilitary organizations and just like far extremists of the political scale, like on the left and the right, as being his like lackeys and whatever, right? And basically the G.I. Joes in this universe, which I think would do hella better as in like live action movies, is that they are just like people handpicked from different parts of the military and government of the United States and turned into like kind of like a black ops type unit who go like basically their identities are erased and they just kind of go above what the natural or like normal like operating procedures would be for the government or SOP standard operation or operating procedures, and they just kind of like fight them like that as a spec ops group, which I think it would be such a great avenue for fucking the live action to do to defeat Cobra Commander who got fucked over by the IRS. But we got this fucking dog shit thing of whatever the G.I. Joe franchise, live action franchise is now. Hasbro, get your fucking heads out the ass. Out your fucking ass.
Did you see like the 2018 Snake Eyes movie? I forgot when it came out.
I actually have not watched that yet. I don't even know like what people have said about it. And,
I heard it's bad.
Is it bad? Okay.
I heard it's bad. Like,
well,
it was like one of their last attempts to try to do another G.I. Joe film series, and then it just fucking plummeted because it did poorly.
Well,
which is why I'm quite hesitant of like, even though there are people out there that are like, oh hell yeah, they're gonna do a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie finally. Both franchises are really at a low right now.
Right.
And I don't think a crossover movie is really gonna pull them out of the mud at this point for either of them. Like Transformers really need something more exciting for people to grab onto again, because the last handful of movies didn't do so well financially. Unfortunately, Transformers 1, as good as that fucking movie is, didn't do well in the box office, so any hope of a sequel or any hope of a continuation of movies, very unlikely to happen, especially since Hasbro decided to pull funding for any future movie production related to their products. So all movies will have to be funded by the studios and whatnot from here on out, which probably like crippled any chance of Transformers 1 Part 2 or another Transformers live action film, or maybe another Battleship film for the hell of it, or another G.I. Joe film, and even the crossover film, even though at this point they're like, oh yeah, that's happening. We swear to God, guys, a Transformers G.I. Joe movie's happening. We swear it's going to happen. We definitely have the money and the audience interest, the general audience interest. We definitely have that, right, guys? We definitely didn't ruin any chance for the Beast Wars cast to have any movie. Oh, by the way, Philip, I know you mentioned earlier that you watched Rise of the Beast and you thought it was alright.
Yeah.
After watching Beast Wars and after really, really loving that show, I gave Rise of the Beast a second thought and I was like, that movie fucking sucks. I don't hate that movie, but it's terrible. Any chance that the Beast Wars cast could have had at being in a good movie or being in their own movie, gone now. Gone. Optimus Primal, Tigatron, Cheetor, Rhinox, Air Razor, fucking Dinobot, Megatron, Scorponok, Tarantulas, Black Arachnia, all those great characters can't be in a good movie anymore. We can't have a Beast Wars movie. We can't have that anymore because somebody decided to want to play with the dolls in a very particular way that just didn't fucking work out. Oh,
listen. You know why Hasbro pulled all of their funding for both live action G.I. Joe and Transformers? It's because they're investing it into a major project, a live-action My Little Pony.
Oh, we already had a My Little Pony animated film. Jesus Christ!
No, this is live action. So
live action. My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Mr. Hands is a featured guest star.
They're gonna fucking just like staple on like wings and glue on unicorn horns on real life horses just to make like fucking Pegasuses, or not Pegasuses, Pegasi or whatever.
Yeah.
And then spray paint the friendship marks on their like rear
Oh,
quarters or whatever.
What are they called? The cutie marks? I think that's what they're called.
Yeah, they're cute. They're fucking cutie marks. And fucking and it's just like it's like it comes out, it's like they're halfway through production, right? And then we start hearing leaks of just like animal abuse claims of this like live action movie. It's just like half the horses died from just getting fucking dying from breathing in fumes from the paint spray on their like bodies and shit.
Oh my god. They have a better chance of adapting the what the fuck's it called? It's My Little Pony, but the ponies are like anthropomorphic humans that go to high school or something. They have a better chance of They have a better chance of adapting that into a live action movie.
Well, to be fair, if you want, there's an anime that recently came out called Horse Girls or whatever, and it's basically just like it's basically like the Kentucky Derby, right? But like with horse girls, like, and it's like I haven't watched it myself, but it's just like, yeah, horse girls are a thing, and they like train from basically birth to become like
anime
horse racers.
What is this? What is this? What am I looking at, Philip?
Her horse girl anime. That's what we're looking at.
You know,
okay.
Hold on. I thought these would be like centaurs.
No, they're just anime
girls in dresses.
Yep, that's horse girl anime.
Some of them have horse ears.
Yep, horse tail, horse ear, and then that's what Hasbro's been funding for the last several years instead of like anything else.
So yeah, ending that little tangent. One little end to my rant. Fuck Rise of the Beasts. Ruined any chance of having another movie. Completely ruined the momentum of Bumblebee. And I'm really sorry for any fan of Beast Wars. Cause that movie did us dirty. Anyway, that's the end of that. So yeah, this fan film was great, guys. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
It was nostalgic, like, revisiting this one, because I had watched it once and it just kind of lived in my memory for years and years, and I'm glad that after 10 years it still holds up, and compared to the worst Transformers fan film I've ever seen, it's fucking awesome, and it's still great.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, we will probably watch a couple more Transformers stuff, including a video of my own, Philip, because I too made a Transformers fan film years back, and it is awful.
Boy. Well, I cannot wait.
And if anybody's curious and wants to go watch it, you can't. It's unlisted. It's privated.
Oh boy.
With the rest of my old content that I do not want anybody to see. But through that future reaction video, can you watch my old Transformers fan film?
Oh god, I can only imagine the horror.
It's like 30 minutes, and when I watched it years back, I was just laughing my ass off at how terrible it was. It's like, it's so bad, it's funny.
As a final note, if you guys have any recommendations on Transformers films, G.I. Joe films, or just anything in general you'd like us to cover or watch or react to, please let us know down in the comics, and give us a like, give us a share, subscribe even. We really do appreciate you guys for showing up. And also, is this going on the Bricked Up podcast?
It's going on my main channel, where the Galvatron's Revenge video is.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Also,
we have a podcast.
We have a podcast.
There's 2 episodes right now. The Bricked Up Podcast, building your algorithm brick by brick. Yeah, give it a listen.
Yeah,
it's just
give it a listen.
2.5 hours and then 4 hours of us just talking about video game franchises that we love. Episode 3 is still in production because it's been a little busy for me on my end, so I haven't had time to edit that. This video was made by Crosshairs Productions again. Really amazing work. Check them out. And that should be it for today.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.